What's up guys, my name is JellyCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Napoli Career Mode, and we have some huge games lined up. We've got the likes of AC Milan, Juventus, and I'm pretty sure Inter Milan, so some huge fixtures on offer as we get the first one underway, and it will be against the Giants, being AC Milan. First time we have first time we've come up against this lot, I'm pretty sure. I might be mistaken in saying that, but this is a big fixture, match day 17, and the games are coming thick and fast. Big game upon the horizon and some big names in this lineup. They have also got a lot of talent also. We're going to be expecting a tough game from AC Milan as we look to see the lineup now on offer today. In goal, Alex Moret with the back four of Jonathan Bart, Bassi, Hanko and El Nouri. Emre Can just in front of the defence with Donny van de Beek coming in with Locatelli pairing. Adama Traore on the right side with Cavaziella on the left hand side, and then we've just got Jonathan David on his own up top. Strong side, probably the strongest that I could field as of the moment. A little bit of a change around with Donny van de Beek in. Hopefully he comes in and does well. Obviously he's been a bit poor this season. As we get things underway then, we're looking for a strong start to see if we can do anything early on, and straight away you can tell what sort of game this is going to be as Rafael Leao makes a horrific tackle, Bar on the ground in some agony as we look to see the decision. It is a yellow card, so nothing as of yet. But yeah, just to go to show you there, the kind of how big this is going to be, and there's going to be a lot of tackles flying in. That is for sure. As we try and see if we can do anything passing at the back, once again we get clattered. Ramos having yellow card. That's two yellow cards in 4 minutes. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. AC Milan are now on the attack. A few minutes later, they're trying to get some play together. We initially intercept with Van der Beek into getting the ball, but we can't do anything as Bailey intercepts. Paqueta, Ramos, they're in a dangerous position as they've got options there, one of them being Leao. Leao misses and Moret does make the save, and luckily for us we can clear our lines, but it doesn't really seem to be much because once we pick the ball up we lose it again in a dangerous area. Van der Beek being the same exact player that's lost it in the exact same position. Sambo on the ball now as he looks at the options. He's going to put it into the box. Bailey's there and he makes a decent save. Alex Moret making himself big and putting it out for a corner kick. Bar losing the ball in an opponent position, and it seems to be all AC Milan in terms of possession and what is going to happen at the moment. Rafael Leao in a decent position. He finds Tonali, he finds Ramos, and that is a goal for AC Milan. 1-0 inside 18 minutes, and a very, very poor start to this very, very intense game more than anything. AC Milan seem to have got the decent bit of play going, and unfortunately for us, they just seem to get the passes better, and we don't seem to do anything whatsoever. As we go off the restart now, Bar once again the victim of getting wiped out. He's been wiped out 3 times, twice by Rafael Leao, and I don't think the referee is going to have any of it as he is on a yellow card currently. We're going to wait to see what the decision is, and it is a second yellow card, meaning that Rafael Leao is no longer in this fixture as he has been sent off. A rash challenge, and unfortunate for him, he is been sent off, but that is a correct decision from the referee. As we get things started from the free kick, 10 men then AC Milan as they look to charge forward with Hernandez finding Paqueta. They haven't got as many men forward, but they're going to get a go. As you see Ramos on the ball now, Bailey driving forward, he loses the ball, and now we can push forward with Van der Beek on the ball. Cavaziella is there, he's got an option. Also Jonathan David, he's in on goal, and what a goal that is from the Canadian to make it 1-1 not long after the red card. We are back into things, and this is definitely going to take an effect on AC Milan. It was deserved, it was a red card for sure. It wasn't one of those that should have changed the game for no reason. It is definitely reasonable for him being sent off. So a good goal, and we are now back in this with 27 minutes being played. Leon Bailey's on the ball now trying to get back their advantage as he charges forward. He finds Benacer, but unfortunately interception is being made, and now we're going on the charge with Jonathan David. Hasn't got too many options, so he's going to drive forward for the moment as he tries to see if he can pass it off. One of them being Traore. Traore finds Bar. Bar is in, and Bar scores. An unlikely goal scorer as he makes the overlap up front, and he does find the back of the net. A really, really good finish. The way he ran around the defence, and it was really well done. Traore picks him out perfectly and he slots it into the back of the net. He definitely does the hard part really, really easily. As you can see, that runway, he just runs around the defence without even being picked out, and he finds the back of the net to make it 2-1. 38 minutes gone then, and we are not long before the second half commences as AC Milan try to get back into the game before the first half whistle. As Leon Bailey's on the ball, then he completely does El Nouri's. He's got options, one of them being Ramos, and Moret makes the save. A very, very good save, keeping his side in the game. Second half now, 50 minutes gone, and they get a goal kick, and we clear it really, really well. Traore now picking up the ball. Jonathan David, he's only got one man in front. Can he shoot? He can shoot and he can score, because Jonathan David has made it 3-1. 2 goals for the Canadian in this game, and he is definitely proving to be the top striker in this side. Really well taken goal. It was well picked up from the goal kick, and we moved the ball really quickly. Traore picking out Jonathan David, and Jonathan David slots it into the bottom right hand corner to put his side even further in front. And once again we intercept from a goal kick, as you can see. Really sloppy from releasing the ball out. As you can see, Kvaratskhelia on the ball. He whips it to Traore, and Traore pretty much puts the icing on the cake to make it 4-1 in this game. 55 minutes gone. Bad to worse for Milan, as they're 10 men down. They are now 3 goals away from even getting back level, and this is definitely not turning out to be a good day for AC Milan, and we just seem to be so much on it in terms of the second half. We had a bad start, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the red card has really helped us out, and this has definitely kind of put us in our shift in our favour, and it's definitely the shift of momentum also as we go further on into this game. 66 minutes played as Benacer's on the ball now. He finds Sambo finds Bailey. He's got Ramos there. He's going to ride forward as he just passes it over to Ramos. Moret makes a decent save, but fouls up to Al Nouri. Al Nouri's going to clear his lines now. He just fake shots it really, and he gets past him straight away, and we're now going to pass the ball over to Hanko and pass the ball out as the game kind of goes nears to end. You've got 15 minutes left in this tie as we look to try and just see it out more than anything. Al Nouri's on the ball here. He finds Kvaratskhelia, and Kvaratskhelia going to drive forward. He's got options. He's going to fake shot it inside. I was going to have a shot, but it wasn't to be. He gets the ball once again from a Van der Beek interception. Emre Can, and Emre Can finds the back of the net to make it 5-1 in this tie, and this is definitely the dominant force in this side. We have proved to be so much better, obviously with such an advantage, don't get me wrong, but we have definitely taken our chances at the right time, and this is why we are so far ahead. Emre Can, really good shot outside the box. He just puts it into the top corner with a lot of power and a lot of precision. Some changes being made, then Uriarte comes on, Sotil comes on, and so does Andreas Martin, but no effect being made from the substitutions as it finishes 5-1. A really all good round kind of performance, and we go on to the next fixture with a lot of confidence, hoping to see kind of if we can compete with the other teams that we have got to come against, because we have got some big ties away in this episode as we move on to the second tie, being Juventus. Juventus is a huge side to become against, a team that we haven't played as of the moment, so we're going to be interested to see who they've got on offer and what they can do in this tie. We are away from home, so this is going to be an interesting one and a tough one. Obviously it's going to be hard to be able to maintain what we did against AC Milan, but we're definitely going to give it a go as it's a snowy day in Turin, and we're going to be awaiting the starting lineup. Alex Moret in goal with the back four of Bar, Bassi, Hanko and Cucurella. Emre Can keeps his place with Locatelli and Uriarte as the midfield too. We've got Soto on the right, Kvaratskhelia on the left, and Jonathan David just up front. No real changes in terms of what we've got on offer. Uriarte comes in, Cucurella comes in, but no real kind of major changes. 11 minutes gone then, and Juventus on the ball, seeing if they can get anything going. Ilic is trying to find his teammates, and he has done really well. As they put the ball forward, they've got options there, and they drive straight into the forwards, and he chips it over Alex Moret, and he makes it 1-0 in this tie. I'm not too sure who the goal scorer is. Nevertheless, that is a very good and well taken goal as they go 1-0 up. 20 minutes gone then, and Sotil is fined by Kvaratskhelia. A really good ball with switcher play where it helps really well as Locatelli finds Uriarte. He takes the shot, but luckily they do save with Paul Lopez putting it out for a corner kick. 34 minutes gone, and Juventus once again on the attack with Ribeiro is in. Bassi intercepts, and now we can move as Uriarte passes it over to Kvaratskhelia, and Kvaratskhelia got options, one of them being Jonathan David. He makes a 1-2, but he's not interested in passing to him because Sotil is found, and he drives forward one-on-one, and he finds the back of the net to make it 1-0 just inside 1-1, sorry, just inside 36 minutes. I wish it was 1-0, that is to say. Definitely better after the first goal being conceded. We seem to up our game a tiny bit better, and we seem to be able to push on forward, and Sotil takes it really well. The switch in play where we move it across the field is really quick, and it's too quick for the Juventus defence, and we find ourselves level. 39 minutes gone, and we've literally only got about 5 minutes left until the second half as they're trying to grab one before the second. Ilic drives forward into the box, and he hasn't found a teammate just yet as he waits his options. Ribeiro's one, and Ribeiro puts it into the back of the net, and I thought Alex Moret might do a little bit better than that, but it's not to be, and Juventus are up 2-1 just before the first half. Then as the second half commences, they're going straight back on the attack as Ribeiro is in. We can't get the ball whatsoever as Cucurella falls to the floor. We finally get the ball. Locatelli picking it up, and he finds Sotil. Only option is Jonathan David. He's going to wait for his run. His run is being made, and he runs through in on goal, and he is there, and he scores. Brilliant goal from Jonathan David out of nothing as Juventus nearly score. We go up the other side of the pitch, and we do it even better, and we put it into the back of the net to make it 2-2 in this tie. And it is like a game of chess going back and forth. One scores and then the other scores, but really well taken, really well composed. 1-on-1 with Pau Lopez, and he gets the better of him and finds the back of the net. After that second goal for us, we seem to be kind of pushing on even more, and we've definitely got some confidence as Sotil's on the ball now. He finds Jonathan David really well. He gets it head to it, but Pau Lopez hits it pretty much down his throat, and he picks it up with absolute ease. As we can see now, 66 minutes gone, and Ribeiro back to hell to Talismango, but he isn't able to get anything on that, and I thought that was going to be it for Juventus. I thought that would be 3-2, but they don't take their chances whatsoever. We can push forward from the goal kick, and as you can see, Kvaratskhelia is pretty much in the four, chasing back, but he's gone inroad. He's got a chance to shoot. He's going to shoot. It gets saved. We've got another chance here as Jonathan David picks it up. Locatelli hits it at the Juventus defender. The ex-Juventus man isn't able to convert that one, and they do clear their lines eventually, and that was a very shaky moment for the Juventus defence. We make some changes then as Van der Beek comes on, Traore comes on, and Andreas Martin comes on to fill the void of Jonathan David as we try and push forward now. 84 minutes gone and Juventus on the ball, but we intercept well with Cucurella pushing the ball upfield. Van der Beek finds Locatelli, that is, as he drives forward. He's got options there, one of them being Kvaratskhelia. He cuts inside and a finesse into the top corner, and that could just be the final kind of event in this game more than anything, and that might be the nail in the coffin that we really needed. Very, very good goal from the Georgian wonder kid as we go and wheel away in celebration, and that might just be all 3 points in Turin. It has been a very good game, a strange kind of way of events of how it's worked out, where we've had to come from behind twice, but we have definitely done it in a decent style, and that third goal is absolutely spectacular as he finds the top corner there. Pick that one out as he finesses it, and can you hear that one he's saying from that celebration? Brilliant stuff from Kvaratskhelia, and we've just got to hold on to this lead now. 88 minutes gone now, we've not got long left whatsoever as we retrieve the ball. Cucurella once again, Emre Can there as he finds Van der Beek. Traore's forward, they haven't got men back. We could actually have another one on the cards. Traore for four indeed. A lovely goal from Adama Traore, simplistic but effective, and that is a very good goal for us, and that puts us as the 3 points as confirmed, and that is definitely a decent fixture ahead. Brilliant game nevertheless. I mean, it has definitely been a battle, but they didn't have men back. They kind of got caught out in that one. They probably went ultra attacking more than anything. Not many defenders back as they tried to charge forward and get one back, but it's not to be, and Pau Lopez was on his own in that situation, and he can only look back and find the ball in the back of the net. Full time then in Turin, 4-2 in the end as Juventus players hit the deck, and they should have had that in all honesty because they did go in front twice. The game wasted for them, they will feel, and that will be a harsh one to take as they look forward to the next games, and we look forward to the next games also as we look to try and push on, and we have got some big ones ahead, that is for sure, as we look to try and see if we can do it all against Inter Milan. That is going to be a very tough test, that is to say. January transfer is around now, and I was just saying in a couple of episodes ago, I need to get my centre back, and I feel like it is the perfect option for Manuel Akanji to come in. We've got 19 million sitting there still from the summer budget. We can offer another centre back because this is one man I'm not being impressed with whatsoever. Ikatura, he's got a value of 15 million, so we can offer 4 million plus Ikatura. Not to be, they want 13 plus Ikatura, so they are interested in the player. That's a good sign, but the money is not the thing. I'm only happy to offer kind of about 5 million, if that. I mean, I was kind of cautious to offer 7, so I'm going to go for 5 million, see if they accept. I'm not too sure if they will. Tension rises in these negotiations with RC Lens. 13.2 million, they're pretty adamant that they want to take that sort of sum of money. We're going to have to up it a little bit more, I reckon. 7-8 million. We're going to go for 8 million. Not too sure if they're going to kind of go with that, and they're not too sure as at the moment. Donny van der Beek has been approached, made. I'm not interested in renewing his contract. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. So he's going to go on a free, but we're not interested because we're not going to be. This is our last career mode in that way, so we're not too fussed. RC Lens have come back and said that they are happy to accept the deal, and we're going to be getting Akanji for an exchange of Ikatura and 8 million. So we've got the ex-Man City defender. He's 31. He's 83 rated. He's still got a lot to give, and we're going to get this signing over the line for the January. We're not one to normally sign players in January, but we have this time round, and this might be a real effect as he lifts the Napoli shirt. He unveils himself to the press, and this is definitely going to be a big statement to put against David Hanko. We've also got the likes of Calvin Bassey and Abu Dalalu, so we've definitely got decent kind of backup in that centre-back role. As we've got a simulation game against Udinese, sees what results we're going to get. 2-2, not the best, as Andreas Martin and Akanji do get on the score sheet. Akanji scoring on his debut, not to be, and that's a confirmation of Donny van der Beek completing a pre-contract agreement with Fiorentina. He's still going to be with us with the season, but next season he will be gone, but we're not too fast. Gutierrez, I found him as a free agent. I've had him on the shortlist for quite a while. Don't feel like Marcus West is really impressed at times, and I can only rely on Sotil and Adama Traore. Zerbin not being the best also, really, in honesty. I feel like he's a bit too lightweight. So we're going to bring in this winger. I feel like he looks really good. He's only going to be on a sporadic role, so we don't have to offer him too much in that way. And he's a free agent, so he's not going to expect much. He looks quite pacey. He looks good on the ball. He's got a lot of skills, a lot to offer. The young Portuguese, he's 17 years old in this game, so this is definitely going to be one to bring up through the youth and it'll be a big prospect. So he's got 10 grand a week, and we push him on into the side. As we look to another game now, Lazio at home, we're going to be simulating that one. Also 2-2, 2 simulations, 2 draws as Kvaratskhelia and Jonathan David get on the score sheet. But this is the big one, match day 21, Inter Milan away from home in the big old San Siro, the historic stadium. And this is going to be a historic tie, we hope, as we try and push on in our charge for the Serie A. As we look and we await for the lineup, we're going to be having Alex Moret in goal as the back four. We have got Bar, Akanji, Hanko. First time we've seen Akanji. Cucurella on the left. Urigati just in front with Gaetano and Locatelli as the midfield two, with Soto on the right. Kvaratskhelia on the left with Jonathan David on his own up front. Really interested to see what Akanji will do, and hopefully he will be the difference in this defence as Inter Milan get us going then, and they're trying to go on the attack straight away. 4 minutes in, you can see you've got who's that on the ball? You've got Neves on the ball there. As you can see, Julian Alvarez, the Argentine, the World Cup winner. He isn't able to do much initially, but Neves picks up the ball once again. You can see they're trying to see if they can have an inroad there. Snagre making a decent ball. You can see Memphis Depay gets wiped out, but it's not to be. That's not going to be given whatsoever. A poor clearance from David Hanko. Julian Alvarez picks up the ball, hits the post originally, and then it is kind of bundled in more than anything. Jeremy Doku gets on the score sheet. The young Belgian international is able to find the back of the net with absolute ease. An open goal more than anything. An unfortunate one to concede, but it is what it is, and we have to try and push on in this tie then. We've got a throw in the 22nd minute as we try and go on the charge. You see Locatelli gets completely wiped out there. A really poor foul. That's a yellow card for Julian Alvarez. Maybe that's going to be the same as the AC Milan game. You never ever know, as Locatelli hits it off from the free kick. Gaetano has found Locatelli once again, hits it to Jonathan David. Brilliant save from Andrea Onana as we whip it into the box once again to try and find a man in yellow. It's not to be. We pick up the ball out, but we just can't seem to do anything out with the follow-up. 28 minutes gone and Sotil's on the ball now. He's got options. One from Jonathan David. He can't get to it whatsoever, but Locatelli finds the ball. Urigate now, and Andrea Onana once again makes a big save to keep his side in this game. 33 minutes gone and we're trying to push on. We're trying to get the equaliser, but as you can see, Inter are trying to get the advantage here as we get intercepted really nicely. Julian Alvarez has missed time there. He's on a yellow. Are we going to have another red card in this episode as the referee? We wait for the decision, and that is a second yellow card for Julian Alvarez, and once again an attacker for the Milan side is sent off, and they're down to 10 then as we look to try and push on. We are against the 10 men. Memphis Depay is found in a really good bit of play. David Hanko shrugs him off the ball. He intercepts it. He passes it over to Cucurella, and now we get the ball moving as Jonathan Barr picks up to Locatelli. He's got options. Jonathan David is found. A through ball. He's going to be one-on-one with Andrea Onana, and Jonathan David gets the better of Onana and finds the back of the net with an outside foot into the bottom corner. Really well taken, really well composed. He seems to do so well one-on-one with keepers. He is not afraid to do so whatsoever, and he's really found nicely with a through ball from Locatelli. Really well timed. He was onside also, and that puts us back into this game then as 41 minutes gone and Thomas Partey is on the ball. He finds Jeremy Doku as Cucurella is completely left in the dust as we clear the ball with Barr, and we found David, and now it's our time to go on the attack. It's Kvaratskhelia. He knows he's got the pace. He tries to kind of do his defender, but he waits for the others. Soto is found, and what a ball that is as he heads it on to Jonathan David. He's 1-on-1, and we're 2-1 in this game, and a bit like the other game against Milan, this is a definitely big transition in this game as we push on against 10 men Inter, and that was a brilliant goal, a brilliant pass from Kvaratskhelia. He picks out Soto so well. He knows he can't chest it down or take a touch, so I think he just gets the slightest of heads to it, and yes, he does. Really unfortunate for the Inter defence not to pick it up, and Jonathan David is 1-on-1, and he does what he does best, and he puts it into the back of the net. 55 minutes gone now, and the Beto, the substitute for Inter Milan, tries to get things going. The Thomas Partey's in a dangerous position. They pass it out to Neves. He takes the shot, and Alex Murray saves to put it out for a corner kick. 59 minutes gone, and it's all Inter Milan as of this second half, and they're trying to get anything going. As Sanagre finds DeMarco. Beto is found Thomas Partey, and once again Alex Murray saves, but straight at him. He kind of fumbles it initially, but he picks the ball up well, and we get the ball moving. As you can see, Locatelli on the ball now, Sotil moving it forward. Jonathan David is an option. He's dragged wide initially, but he could cut inside. You never know, there's options there. He takes it kind of away from the defender as he passes it out to Ugarte. Ugate's got time, and he's also going to got space. He's got options. Could he shoot? No, he's going to pass it over to Sotil. Sotil to Bar. He could whip it in. That's what he's going to do. Kvaratskhelia, and the keeper puts it out for a corner kick, getting absolute fingertips to that, making a very, very big save as we look to kind of make some substitutions now. Gutierrez is going to come on that right hand side. He's making his debut. Gaetano is going to come off for Pinto, and also we're just going to keep it there for the time being and see what happens then. Is it the 90th minute? And this is literally it. This is make or break for Inter Milan. This is one last chance for Nagre on the ball to Neves. Beto is found. He shoots. Moret saves, and we're going to clear it with David Hanko as far as Jonathan David. He picks up the ball. Gutierrez has got it, and that is the final whistle in Inter Milan then. That is a brilliant result for the Napoli side, as we really held our nerve against a 10-men Inter. Jonathan David being the kind of star performer in that side as we push on our Serie A charge, and as you can see, it is definitely making a big difference. Played 21, won 15, drawn 5 and lost 1. We're on 50 points and we are 5 points clear. Big difference to previous episode, and we have definitely kind of gone on the charge and pushed on in this title charge, that is for sure. And this is definitely kind of making a little bit of a gap to AC Milan, and hopefully that continues. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.